Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so screwed. If I don't figure out where I'm going in a couple days, I'm not going anywhere at all. My future will be ruined. It's my last resort. I have to ask people.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Yeah,
Yo,
like
hello?
Wait,
I'm
Joey, are
I'm
you on
pretty
your
sure if
island?
you find
Guys.
the right image,
Joey,
that's
are
the
you on
way
your
to
island?
go. That's the way to go. Yeah,
I
there
have
you
a
go.
big problem. Guys,
That's the
I
way
need
to
your
go.
help. Guys, this
Joey,
is
send me your
Oh
serious.
no, oh no, wait! I just
Send me your
realized something.
code.
Yo,
Just
are you
realized
even
something.
listening? Can you...
He pans
Whatever.
up to the thing so that actually doesn't
Useless.
show up on screen.
You know what? Yo, these guys are useless. If these guys don't want to help me, the only person I can rely on is myself. And I know just how to do that. I'll make a YouTube video. I'm gonna compare the universities. And hopefully, this process will help me make a decision. And maybe even some of the subscribers can help me figure it out. Let's get right to it. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's gonna be very special. Since I've been struggling to figure out where I actually want to go for university, and the deadline is in a couple of days, I decided I need to make this video to help myself, as well as help those who are in the same situation as me. You know, we're gonna lay out the facts, try to make a choice. Now just know, all the information presented today, it's all gonna be very research based, so it's gonna be very easily accessible online, as well as I'm trying to go into the engineering program, so that's gonna be a big factor for me. For some of you guys, not so much. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So today, we're gonna figure out, should you go to Western University or the University of Guelph? Let's go. So for the program, we're gonna start with Guelph. So for tuition, it's around $8,000 to $10,000. For me, for my computer engineering that I want to get into, it has been accredited since 2014 till now, so it's fairly new. The engineering building, it's called the Albert A. Thornborough building. It was actually renovated quite a few years ago, fairly new, really good facilities, very nice building. One thing really cool about it, it's actually accessible only to engineers for 24 hours. So it's kind of cool because, like, if you're an engineer, basically get a card, you can just tap onto it. Only you can get in. You know, like a really good study space. All your classes are there, really nice. One thing really actually unique about Guelph Engineering is actually it's the design course. With Guelph is they actually have one all 4 years. So one thing really good about that is it really allows students to develop the skills in order to learn how to problem solve and design and work in a team, because usually for most engineers during your last year you have like a big project, your capstone project you have to work on. But then in Guelph, since there's a 4 years of design course that is actually mandatory, once you get to that last one, it's actually like second nature to you already. Unlike other like engineering programs, you're actually very interdisciplinary. So instead of being, for example, me, like just a computer engineer and only being related to those, I'll actually know a lot of other disciplines. And instead of feeling like only a computer engineer, I'll feel more of like a engineering Guelph family, if that makes sense. And there's a lot of like opportunities for me to work with other disciplines. Like in design courses, I know in 3rd year and 4th year, if I want to, I can choose a group and choose like a project that requires different disciplines so that I could use their strengths and they could use my strengths, kind of thing, and we can all work together as a team, just like in many like real life applications. And also one thing about Guelph is their co-op. So they offer a co-op, so you have multiple terms and different placements, very good for experience, and it's paid, so good money. Alright, so moving on to Western. One thing really cool about Western is actually it's number 13 on the Maclean's 2020 like best engineering programs, which is actually a really good reputation. For tuition, you're looking at around 12 to 13K, which is a little bit more expensive than Guelph, a little bit on the more expensive side. It got accredited from 2001 till today, so in terms of like accreditation, it's a little bit older, so there might be a little bit more experience, things like that, a little bit more better reputation. I would talk about the buildings. So the Ahmed Chakma building is the engineering building in Western. It's actually really big, really nice. It was actually just built, I believe, in 2018. And one thing really cool about its construction, right after it was created, it actually won like a green award. So there's a lot of solar panels, very clean building, modern architecture, state-of-the-art facilities, all that good stuff. One thing different from Guelph is actually, like a lot of other buildings within the Western campus, is actually accessible to all students anytime. They actually do not offer a co-op. They don't offer a co-op, but they offer internships, which are optional. So you can apply within third year. You can get placed to an 18 to 16 month placement within a certain company. And there's also summer co-ops if you're interested in. You just apply, you get a job board, and then you have to find the internships yourself. It's a little bit more work for this. Also, one thing compared to Guelph, once you get enrolled, you are actually already like within the strand you want, and you're able to like switch if you want to. But the thing is, with Western, it's undeclared first year, so it's a very general first year, and then second year, based off your grades, you're gonna have to reapply to get into the strand you want. The scariest thing, like I could say about having an undeclared first year, is you're not committed. So since you're not really set in stone, and you're not into the strand you want officially, if you do bad in your first year, then there's a possibility you might not even get into the one you want, and you might even hate the rest of your next years at the school. But the thing is, it's also good in a way where, let's say you don't know which strand of engineering you are, or you're still iffy about it. If you go in with a mindset of saying, I want to go to computer engineering, but then midway through you're like, oh, I want to go to mechanical now. Since you're not committed, it's no big problem, because when you apply, all you have to do is just, instead of putting computer engineering, you put mechanical as your top choice. And one thing really good about Western as well is there's lots of opportunities to get a dual degree. Like you can get a dual degree with computer science, for example, or even like get like a dual degree with like the Ivy Business, which is actually really prestigious as well. And yeah. Alright, so for location and campus at Guelph, here's what we're working with. So, pretty self-explanatory, Guelph is located within Guelph. For me, it is actually pretty convenient, because since I live in Mississauga, it's fairly close. There's a GO bus that goes straight from the university all the way to Square One, which makes it very, very convenient for me, and allows me to go home if I ever need anything during the week or even on the weekend to just drop by. Guelph is a smaller city, but I hear good things about it. Also, it is located in the more rural side, which is actually a plus if you like hiking trails and you like to go like mountain biking and off trails. That's a big plus. And then when we're looking at the actual campus itself, we're working with 330 hectares of land, along with 116 hectares of arboretum. Now, this arboretum is actually a very nice addition. You can walk around, you can go for runs, and do whatever you want. One thing really good about Guelph is they have arguably the best campus food in Canada. I'm a food guy. I need to eat. Now, one thing I actually really like about the layout of Guelph is it's like a box. So the main campus is like a box where all the buildings are concentrated, and it's smartly laid out, and then you have your residences on your like outsides, which I find is really smart, because it really allows it to be like a more secluded campus experience. Another thing is the University of Guelph is located not far from the downtown. It's just one bus away, so pretty easy access to downtown if you ever want to go out to eat, or a little bit older, if you want to go to like bars or whatever. It's always at your disposal. And one thing the school has, no other school that I know has, it got the cows. That's all. I just got the cows. Plus, there's more than 200 clubs, so very easy to get involved as well. Alright, so moving on to Western. In terms of location and campus, firstly, it is located within London, Ontario. Now, London is considered the 11th largest city in Canada, and the kind of city experience you'll get is very similar to Mississauga. Within London, lots of green spaces. There's over 200 parks, ranging from those small green spaces within cities to large extensive parks with lots of trails to hike and bike spots to go off-road biking. One downside is it is a little bit far from Mississauga, so if you are from this area, especially for me, you'll be having to take the Greyhound or Via Rail in order to get back, which is more pricey. Plus, you won't be able to go back home as much as you would like to, because you'll only be able to go back on like the larger breaks we're given. Now, in terms of campus, we're looking at 481.7 hectares of university property. Now, that's huge. That could be up or down for you guys. For me, I'm kind of lazy. That might be a little bit of a down because of how big it is, from getting from one side to the other. But one good thing is the buses actually run through the campus. So if you have a class from one end of the campus to the other end of the campus, you can probably take the bus all the way. Plus, I forgot to mention, for both universities at Guelph and Western, you do get bus passes for the respective cities. So at Guelph, you get the Guelph bus pass, and for Western, you get the London bus pass. And it's included within your tuition. So for a Western, when you want to take the bus, it's really no extra charge. There's more than 180 clubs for students, and if there's anything you're interested in, they probably have a club. And one thing I really like about this campus is that everything you need is basically at your disposal. You never have to leave the campus realistically. You got your grocery stores, optometrists, physiotherapists, doctors, whatever you need, right on the campus. Well, that's it for today, for this video. I know I was supposed to get into the residences as well, but we're running out of time, so I'll probably save that for another video. I hope this helps some of you out there, because I know it helped me. So yeah, like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit those buttons, support your boy, and see you guys next time. Peace. I'm gonna just go to Lakehead.